Hello everyone, and welcome back to another rail fanning video. Here is the November 2nd and 23rd trips before I went to Arkansas on the 24th. So enjoy. Up first we have this BNSF coal train, which absolutely jump scared us. We decided not to chase it back. The leading power was 2 aces, and then the 2 DPUs were an ace and just a regular Gevo. So that was pretty cool. I unfortunately did not get the first leading number of the first unit and the very last unit, so that's sad. DPUs, an ace and a Gevo. Up next we have a CPKC manifest with a AC 4100 CWM number 9721. And then the engine behind it is KCS 4125, an ace. So that was pretty cool. Up next, we have a BNSF coal train, our second one of the day. This one is fully loaded, heading to Thompson Power Plant. I don't know what simple it was, but it was probably the same one I saw back on July 13th when I caught that 25th anniversary unit. This one had a -9 leading, 2 Gevos, and an ace. So that was pretty cool. Also the engineer. And here comes the next trip, which is November 23rd. Now you're probably wondering, why are there goats for this first trip? Well, while we were leaving the neighborhood, we saw goats. Like, what? I have no idea how we managed to see goats. They escaped from like a fence somewhere. We have no idea how they got out. But we eventually did see them leave after we come back. So here we have our first train of the day, which we are back at the old spot, right outside of Rosenberg, next to the rock plant. Remember the time I caught that BNSF tanker train at the spot? I think that was the same crew on this one, because they gave me the same horn show at the same crossing, which is a bit coincidental, but anyway, I saw the same Gevo trailing second again! 6782! Shout out to you! Oh my god! And also there was an H2 Gevo, 7660. Sorry about that. So, and also this rock train started booking it after the crossing. Like, I'm telling you, it probably did 50 miles an hour. Golly, that thing was fast. Here we have our next train. There's a friendly citizen of Rosenberg there. Shout out to him for having a great morning, I guess. Up next, we have another rock train, this time from Union Pacific, fully loaded, with, I believe, a Jivo leading and AC 6000 trailing second, 69.42, and I believe another Jivo. Here we have another rock train. This time it's led by an AC-44, and which is in the new flagless scheme, and another Jivo trailing. So, not that special again. But hey, I like the new flagless. Well, with the big shield, obviously. Up next, we have the Sunset Limited, which, you know what that means. Something good's about to come, and something good did come, which I'm not going to spoil it until the next train, which you've probably already seen the short. But, yeah, it had 29 and 48 again. I've actually seen 48 twice, back when I saw the two KCS Max, so that was pretty cool. Up next, we have the train of the day, because this train had something good as the second to last DPU. So here we have a tanker train, likely heading to a refinery somewhere. The engineer gave me a little honk, as like a horn salute, I think. We were actually I was expecting something good after the Sunset Limited passed, because I was in eager anticipation to see what was on this train. And it did not upset me. So, enjoy. And for those of you who are probably wondering, what did I catch exactly, if you haven't seen this one? Well, I caught a Warbonnet! I did not expect this! Number 786, shout out to you! Anyway, I actually was not expecting this, so... Anyways, here is the next train, which is the CPKC grain train. This was the only CPKC train I saw today. So that was weird, because I never thought that, so. Anyway, it had a AC 4400 CWM leading, and two KCS aces trailing third and second. So that was pretty cool. Up next, we have a BNSF manifest, which we did not actually expect. We were waiting for the Monster Manifest, which actually had a KCS Southern Belle. Unfortunately, we did not see it. Anyways, this had a Tier 4 Gevo trailing second, so that was pretty cool. And also, there were 2 Providence and Worcester auto racks, and a BC Rail center beam. So that was pretty cool. I've actually never seen one. So that was pretty neat. Here we have the last and final train of today. This is a BNSF grain train with 1096 leading, and you're probably wondering, what's so special about BNSF 1096? Well, this is an H3-9, which I have never seen before. Also, there was another Dash 9 contest, but it was just an H2, and there was a Tier 4 Gevo and 2 other regular Gevos. So, nice to see an H3 Gevo. Not a... You can tell this is unscripted, right? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Man, why have I not uploaded in 2 weeks? Oh my god!